All right, I think we can start now and meet a few more people. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our learning hour session. I'm Adib, and I'm delighted to be your host for today's session. We are honored to have our expert trainer, Ms. Cheah, who will be sharing valuable insights on the AI marketing, imagine, and design with Canva's new tool. All right. During the session, please feel free to ask questions in the chat box below. Ms. Seven will address all questions from time to time or at the end of the session. As a reminder, please keep your microphones muted throughout the session to avoid any disruptions. Without further ado, I hand over the floor to Ms. Seven.
Thank you, Eddie. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. So happy for today you all are joining me to learn about more insight and new update from Canva. Okay, so before that, let me share screen first so we can make sure the screen and the voice both perform well in the class. So if you can share, can see my screen and also can hear me nicely, can you just type a 1 in the chat box so I know it's like, hey, that's all good and I can start. Or else later I start and then suddenly no voice or no image, then looks weird, right? Okay, so I saw someone from Niza, from Anis, and everyone's okay, cool. So we were going to start the class, and I still seeing someone is the rest of people still joining, but it's okay. Let's start first. Let me move the chat box somewhere else to the next screen so it didn't block your view. Okay, so today lunch hour we're going to share about Canva, of course, and Canva actually in the past 2 weeks it released a lots of update, right? So today we're going to explore like after those release, what is the tools that is actually for us can be used in the marketings which is related to AI. Okay, so imagines and design with Canva new tool in the AI marketing. That's today 1 hour topics. So we are ready to start. Before that, let me just do a very quick introduction about me, myself, because some of you guys might saw me before in the previous training. Some of you are the newbie lah, starting from today, okay? So I'm Seven, your today lecturer that we're going to share you about Canva. So I'm Cheah. I have actually 10 plus year in content marketing. So I'm copywriter actually using AI a lot lah. Also Malaysia accredited trainer and the instructor accredited by Malaysia and Asian Experiential Education. So this is me myself. If you are interested to know more about me, just hit up in the linking and just add me there lah. Okay. So this is the Canva release in the past 2 weeks, to be very specific, in the end of October, so a few days ago lah. We can see there's lots updating in terms of functions, in terms of the flow, in terms of the ability from Canva. So this is the screenshot, just part of it lah, of the 1 hour live that Canva does. So among those release and among those update functions, we are very curious about like how can this actually more helpful for us, for whoever using Canva, right? So that's why we're having today class. And there's a lot of functions inside, but today we're going to mainly focusing on 3 because we only have 1 hour. We're trying to be explain and also showing you guys the ability of the new Canva in the 1 hours. So in this hour, if you are having lunch together with me, Dapper, you can continue makan and just listen and watch the screen. That's okay. So, or if you are actually uh, already finished your lunch, you with the laptop and everything, probably you can open your Canva also, split the screen. Left is my life, and then the right hand side is the Canva, so you can demo together dengan saya, okay? But if using phone, that's okay. Just focus on the listen and the slide. That's okay also. Okay, because phone cannot split view. It will be too small for you to demo everything. Okay, so that is the 3 things we trying to learn today. The first is Ask Canva. The next is AI design dengan brand kits. And the third is actually much more related to ad side, which is advertising, Canva Grow. So this is the main three thing we are focusing today. And I believe everyone today actually was trying using Canva before, right? So if you partner use Canva before, type a two in the chat box. If you never use Canva before, type a three. Okay. Whoever used before, type two. Whoever never used, type three. So I get some ideas about like everyone's standard. If everyone using before, then I will try to go faster. Oh, actually mix. So Yanni didn't use before. Lydia used before. Zali used before. Okay, so it's a mix lah. Some used before, some didn't use before. That's okay. If you used before or you didn't use before, also didn't actually affect your understanding today because Canva actually have a very good UI UX. So every button seems like natural to be there. Even you click something wrong, also never mind. It won't have any scary things. So for today, we just keep like very open-minded, trying and testing how Canva can do. Okay. So for whoever never tried before, so just make sure you have a Canva login, which is go to canva.com and then you log in either with your Facebook, your email, or your other's email address, your Gmail or other email address is fine. So you will see this script. So whoever used before, you should have already logged in, so should be doesn't have any problem. So let's come to the first one. Ask Canva. Okay. So for whoever used before or you didn't use before, actually we have the same questions when we're using Canva, which is like, A, I wanted to do a design. So I have applied the template in Canva. You know how to apply template, right? You in the design, you have a lot templates for flyer, for PowerPoint presentations, for promotion material, all is inside. We have a lot templates inside. And after apply those template, after put those text inside, we have these common questions always, no matter you use Canva for few years or you just new to Canva, also the same. We have the question is, do my design look great? Is it a okay design? Do something's wrong in this design? Do the text inside the design, is it impactful? Is that explain my message well? So this is the common questions we have. So in previously, we were trying to solve these questions by maybe asking our senior lah, our manager lah, our colleagues lah, and show them like, hey, this is my Canva design. Can you help me to check any spelling problem? Do you think this image looks nice? This design okay to release in advertising or not? So previously, how we do is like that. And now actually Canva have a very super cool update, which I love it so much. I can't wait to share with you guys is this one. Ask Canva. So it's like a 24-hour assistant for you in Canva, more like a design assistant. You can ask them like, hey, do you think this design have any improvements I should do? Or you can ask the Ask Canva assistant like, hey, can you help me to enhance my text or enhance my color? Any suggestions or not? So this is the most powerful update more across those like thousand update Canva released in the past 2 weeks. I think this is the one that personally my favorite. That's why I want to share with everyone. Okay. So your design assistant, how to use Ask Canva in your Canva design. This is I'm going to show you guys. So the first thing, what Ask Canva can do, it can help you to reimagine your design. This is basically very similar to previously how you guys do in Canva AI in the main page of Canva, but it have adding in the design. So now you can actually, inside your design, you can ask Canva to reimagine your design. So for example, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Okay, let me cross this one so my image much more bigger. So can see my image now, right? See this side, the orange color side. Imagine this is a flyer that I'm going release for my fried chicken business. I'm selling fried chicken now. Okay. So I have this demo, very draft flyer I want to release in my Instagram to show everyone, hey, my fried chicken is so good. Okay, so I have this fried chicken image. I can ask Canva to help me to edit the image. How? So you just click the image. You will see a new icon here called Ask Canva, blue color, see? Okay, so you can add Canva. You just type your prompt. Let's say I want the fried chicken fly inside the sky, so it looks like a fantastic, cool fried chicken. Okay, so make the fried chicken fly in the sky. After you type your prompt, you just type this one, submit command. And you wait for a little bit, 1, 2 minutes. So normally Canva will try to think what is your prompt and try to achieve your request in the next no more than 5 minutes. Normally it will happen in 1, 2 minutes. So in the waiting, you can actually like, yeah, checking your other image, chit chat a bit and try to do some brainstorming about your new idea and something. So this is the first one for the Ask Canva. So after you ask the Canva, Canva actually will takes time and it will generate. So you can see now, right, inside this comment have the tiny red one. So this is how Ask Canva store all the storage. So all the information you asked before, it will store inside here. So you can simpan it or you can call it out again. So this is the one I asked about the fried chicken, right? I want to make it in the sky. So you can see Canva still processing my command now. So it's the same thing previously how you asked the homepage. The homepage you was asking here what you upload some photo, ask Canva to edit. It's the same thing. But now actually Canva bring it inside your design. It's much more direct and easier for your edit and the design. Okay, so now I have the fried chicken in the sky with 4 pieces of fried chicken. I think 4 piece not good. I would love to have 3 piece, 3 fried chicken in the sky. And one cool things about Canva is you don't need to have super uh professional language, I would say, for your fried chicken, for your prompt. You just talk to them like a human communications. Okay, just talk to them like how you communicate with another human, and it will actually get your language. So this is the 4 piece one. We can add on request, add on edit to this Ask Canva for my image all the time. Okay, even you are in the midnight also you can ask Canva to help you edit something. So to save the time, we use this one 4 piece first. And after it generate, right, you can see one tiny plus icon there. So you just click add to design, then it will automatically add to your design and you drag the image to anywhere that you would like to appear. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So maybe I think the fried chicken a little bit too large already. Sorry, too small already. I want it larger. So I can click the image and then I drag a little bit. Too big. Okay. So this is how Ask Canva first functions. It allows you to edit your image every time and anywhere. Okay, of course, AI sometimes have a little bit problem with understand the prompt. Like just now, I asked for 3 fried chicken, but suddenly it become 5. Okay, so you're going to have some patience to play with it lah. Sometimes the prompt you give the AI actually don't follow, so you need some time for edit to give your perfect one. So this is the first one, edit the image. And once you done the Ask Canva, either you can actually click resolve so it won't happen in the history in here, or you can actually copy this link and send to your colleagues for them to check the Canva AI process. So both way can lah. So if you don't do anything, it will keep here. This history will forever being here. Okay, so this is depend on you wanted to keep the history or not. So this is my fried chicken punya flyer. Now it's floating in the sky. So the first one, how Ask Canva can do. Okay, so we saw it already, change the image. And the second things is actually ask Canva to rewrite your text. So this is another image again, same one, fried chicken. I'm going to sell fried chicken anyhow because I really wanted to fried chicken for my lunch today. Okay, so the next function for Ask Canva is actually very similar to this one, Magic Write. You can see Magic Write here, right? If you click any text in your design, you can see Magic Write and Ask Canva. So Ask Canva second functions very similar to Magic Write, but you can direct prompt it. So because previously, if you click the Magic Write, you get very specified punya usage, right? You can only either transform, rewrite, spelling, continue, shorten, fun, formal. So this is already being fixed there. You cannot have a free prompt for that. Okay. So for Ask Canva now, you can actually give a prompt, ask them to change your text to something else. So now I ask Canva and then you can either choose to rewrite, but you can see now, right, my prompt, my text, promotion text in the flyer is not actually related. So that's why I don't want to rewrite, but I want to generate. So give me uh, promotion text for fried chicken. So after you type your prompt, same thing, wait for a while. So normally for text prompt, which means like you're asking for text compared to image, text one will be faster generated by the AI. Because image, the AI have to edit and generate again, it like having more things to do in the back end, but text have lesser thing to do. So you see, like not even 1 minute already give me some suggestions. I think the crispy, juicy, and hot sounds good. So after you like this one, or if you don't like, you can reply and edit again. So if you like this one, either you can add to design, click the plus button, or you can copy paste. So the wonderful thing is if you click add to design, right, it will automatically follow the font type, so you don't need to actually edit the font type again and the size again, but it will follow the original one. So the only things we might need to do is maybe change a little bit the color. So it's and delete the original text box so you got some space for your new one. So crispy, juicy, hot. So maybe I want to amend this one a little bit down. So this is actually the second usage. You can use Ask Canva. Now you don't need to go to like the Magic Writer or you jump out to ChatGPT or Google Gemini or Copilot. You can actually inside Canva, you ask Canva to give you some good sentence and yeah, you can proceed with that. So if you don't like this one, you can ask Canva again, rewrite it, rewrite the text and wait for it. So Canva will actually based on the same text and generate different item, different wording for your similar meaning. Okay, so now this one is the creepy, juicy, hot is the first one, right? So according to this, Canva give me more option. Finger licking goods. I think finger licking goods cannot use. If I'm not wrong, they have the copyright from the KFC, right? So this one cannot. So maybe the rest you can consider to use. So this is the second usage for Ask Canva. Either image, either text. Now, sekali you can put in your design, Ask Canva help you to modify to the things that you really like. Okay? So how about the third things? The third thing, like I keep mentioning since the beginning, right, about the assistant of design. So this is actually the most wonderful, I think, because most of the time, actually, when we design, we always think our design is very perfect, right? Same happened to me. Every design I design, I think it's perfect. And then the next day I saw, I'm like, okay, I think some things can be still changing. So now actually you can ask Canva about your design, and then Canva will help you to give some suggestion in terms of the uh, design wise. So you have like the third party eyes always with you every time when you do a new design. Sounds cool, right? Let me demo how it looks like. Okay. So again, you imagine this one is a poster. Ah, so of course, I purposely do some stupid mistake here, lah, like the text actually very similar to the background image so that the Canva actually can perform well. Or else sometimes it didn't perform well. So this one is the design. So when you need the design advice, you just click the element, any element inside. So if you need for the overall design, then you highlight the whole things. Yeah, you highlight the whole page and you ask Canva for the whole page. Okay, either you click the element, ask Canva, and suggest improvement. If I only click the text, let me see the text. Okay, suggest improvement for the text. So it will give me the improvement only for the element that I selected. Okay, so now is the element for the text. So you can see Canva suggests for my text is the face is fit the image nicely, but the color actually see blend too much with the light background, so people cannot see. So that's why they suggest to give a stronger contrast. Even the color they will suggest you, maybe the gold orange or the deep brown. If you don't have any idea, then you can follow their suggestion for the color lah. Okay, so this is for the text one. Let's see for the whole image. Okay, I asked Canva, give me design suggestion for this whole image. So let's try. If I'm going too fast, you guys can let me know in the comment box. I scared I'm being too fast, then you cannot like actually see the demo side. Okay, so for the design advice for the whole page, same thing, the fried chicken photo looks amazing and appealing. However, the image of the yellow text actually mixed with the background. So that's why they try to ask me to change the color. Okay, so we can follow up about this. Can use. We can follow up, ask Canva, can they help me to change the color or not? Okay, so let's Canva thinking. Finalizing. Darker tone or shadow side inside. Okay, so obviously your Canva Ask Canva assistant cannot directly edit the whole image, but they will suggest like, which part actually you can tone it better, change to a better way. So for example, this one, right? They say you can try to make it bold and add some shadow. So, but we don't know how to add shadow. We can ask how to add shadow in my text. So Canva will actually give you a guide about like how can you actually follow step by step to change your design. So this one waiting for finalizing. So you can see you ask about how to add the shadow, right? Canva will tell you this one, a guide me. So you just click this one, guide me. And in the minutes, you will get a very step-by-step guideline from here. So I think this is a good way because like sometimes we actually have the idea to do something, but we unsure about Canva how to do that. So in the same time, we will actually ask Canva to give us the guide. So wait, something's getting wrong. Change text. So if you are having the giving wrong one, then you can ask again. So then it will proceed. very detailed step by step, one, two, three, four. Go to the design editor and then blah blah blah, choose shadow, da. Even the extra tips also here. Ah, so this is a good way for us lah because almost all the time actually we have the image in our brand already, but we unsure how to use Canva to do so. Just ask Canva to find out the correct guide for you. Okay? So this is the most amazing one I found in their update recently. I hope this one will help you also. If you think this is helpful, also click a three there in the chat box. So okay. If you still follow me, click a three. Okay. We still on it. Okay. So this part you can try later in your personally try in your any design. If you found anything interesting, then linking text me back because I'm still trying with that and I found it is very amazing. So I'm wondering like, do everyone thinks it's amazing or just me myself think it's amazing? Okay, if you find anything cool things, just text me in linking. So there's a wrap for the Ask Canva part. Okay, all good. Okay, so the next part is when we doing design in Canva also, we have these questions, which is how to keep my design dengan my branding. So we all know branding is important, right? So people remember about me, myself, remember my fried chicken always, okay? So how to keep my branding always dengan my design? This is our key questions always in Canva. So we all knew Canva have their own brand kits. That's supposed to be the pay one. So if you want to use brand kit, this function is pay one. Okay, but I'm going to show you what is their latest update in terms of brand kits and how actually they use AI plus their brand kit so that now you can easily create more consistent design for your brand. Okay, so let's come with me. So I'm not going to stay with this slide. I'm going to go out in the home page. This is Canva homepage, right? So we will see in your left hand side, you will see this one called brand. So that's called brand kit. So this have a very cool update is now if you create any new brand kits, actually, let's say you create a new brand kit testing 11, 12. That's great. So in the original one, we need to set our logo, our color, our font one by one by yourself, right? But now they actually have a very new update, which is you can either share your company website here or you upload a guideline, which your company design guide PDF. Then Canva can automatically use AI help you to set it up. So we're going to try a sample website. We use Nike as the example and click. So AI will help you to scan your brand information here. And it will get, normally lah, you will get your logo. You see the logo is also already set up. It will auto cache your logo from your website. So obviously there's a lot logo from Nike, black and white or with the black background one, and also the color. So color also automatically cache. But for photo and the brand fonts, I think Nike don't have, so they cannot scan and auto cache. So this is the first thing I want to share with you with their AI brand. So now much more easier for you setting up your brand. No need to set up one by one, at least for logo one. Because normally every time I'm trying to guide people to set their brand kit, we have the problem with the logo because sometimes we have too many logo, we don't know where to get it. So now you just put your website, you can get your logo. Okay, so that's the first one for brand kits, the AI brand from Canva. And the second one, we was mentioned about how to keep the brand consistency when design, right? So Canva actually, if you go back to the home page, you click Canva AI, there's a new update every time when you design with Canva, you can add your brand kits here. So homepage, again, homepage, click Canva AI, click the plus button here, insert file for reference. So previously you can only upload file, or you add from your current design from Canva, right? But now it allowed you to import. Either you want to import from Google Drive or OneDrive, any folder, or you can apply your brand kits design when you ask Canva AI to design something. So I'm going to use this Canva brand kits. So I was great at brand kits about Canva lah. So we asked Canva AI to use this brand kit to give me a what is the next festive Christmas flyer with the what of festive and with my brand. So let's see if we send with the brand kits, what will actually Canva give us back. So in here, actually, I send the brand kit with my logo and my color inside to Canva. So what I hoping is I get a Christmas flyer and hopefully the tones and everything follow my brands. So maybe the blue and also uh, purple or blue or green being using here. Okay, so I already saw some reply. Aha, there's 4 flyer being given out. So after you send your brand kits together with your request, it will give you the design that looks like great. If you don't like that, you can actually click more Christmas flyer design. And then actually Canva AI will do that again. So each design pop-ups with your brand, normally it's 3 to 4 design you can choose. So if you like that, you can click one of that and then also edit it again. Okay, so this is the design. I think the third one looks nicer. This one looks very similar to Canva logo, right? And also have the Christmas white with the Christmas tree there. So after that, I just click use Canva edit and jump back to the design. So small. Let's enlarge it again. So you can edit the text, edit the details down there, adding your brand logo and everything. Where's my Canva brand kits? So I have a lot brand kits in my testing. So I can add Canva logo somewhere else. Too huge, smaller. So now a great design. Simply, easily follow whatever brand color that you set in your brand kits. So this one is actually amazing for those brands really wanted to have a lots of design that follow whatever their brand color and brand tone there. So this is much more easier because previously if they don't have this one adding brand kits, we can only add reference PDF or add reference logo inside. But most of the time Canva doesn't read it correctly. So now with the latest one, you add your brand kit with AI, you can easily get all the design with your brand color, easy peasy, senang je, just send. But of course you have to edit those detail lah because those wording is actually AI simply one, chin chai letak. Like for example, the time and date, the ticket entry and everything is chin chai one. So if you using this one AI function, still have to edit the detail. But just the main one, the main tone, main style is actually fixed very well. Okay, so now easily create whatsoever flyer with my brand's website. So sounds good. Is this one you can try later on because if you wanted it to work well, you have to actually set your brand kit correctly. So which means at least inside your brand kit have to have your logo and color lah. This is a main two thing you have to have to make the Canva AI this one actually perform well when you add the brand kits. So if your brand kit doesn't have color, doesn't have logo, so the AI actually will not perform as amazing as this show lah. It will just give you a very general design. Okay, so this one can try later. with your brand kit setting after your brand kit set up. And the third thing is about advertising. So other than keeping our design scarcely aligned with our branding, there's actually a lot of marketers like me. We are wondering like how actually Canva can adding more AI vibes in the advertisings, right? Because advertising we run it everywhere, everywhere, every day for marketers, but we always face like, if like using AI, is that my advertising will be more impactful, will be more faster, will be more powerful or not? So Canva actually now give you an answer. Is called Canva Grow. So how Canva Grow will do is actually can use AI to create advertising copy, which means the image and also the text inside the image. Because previously we have to design ourselves, right? Or we have the draft and then we go to homepage, uh, the Canva homepage as and ask the Canva to do it for us. So we have to have a idea before we send to here. But now even you don't have any ideas also, you just have a website, you can ask Canva to create advertising for you. How this Canva Grow will do. So this one I will demo also, but it will take some time. So just try to follow the step. I will try not to go too fast. Okay. So same thing, come to homepage. Where to find Canva Grow? Always in your left hand side is all the functions of Canva be there. So if you scroll down, you didn't find Canva Grow in the default button here. You just click more and then the grow inside, hiding inside the more. So you click Canva more. So this one still the beta function, so that the sometime it will give you some weird things but overall it's quite cool. So let me show you how it look like. Inside of Grow, there's three key functions. One is called Ads Inspiration. Second one, which we focus today, is Create Ads. Third is about Ads Inside. Okay. So as inspiration is you can see the inspiration from other people who's creating advertising using Canva. Okay, so this one you can search any ads here, like let's say sport, and you see all the advertising related. This one you play later lah, very like the Meta ads library, quite similar lah. Okay, so let's go to the second one, which is create the ads. So you can see if you click the create the ads, Canva give you a instructions. Drop a link to your product page, example.com/product. So again, I'm going to use Nike. I want a product. So you cannot drop homepage. Homepage they cannot cache. You have to have a product first, either product or service page. Then you send to them. Let me give me a why the website so slow. This one looks good. So let's try these purple shoes with their logo in blue color. So we drop the page here and wait for the AI. So in the first tab, actually, it will pop up is your business snapshot. So this is actually showing you what is your business, what is the idea that catch the AI catching about your business. In here, you can actually edit that. Like for example, the business name, very long. So you don't want it so long. So you just delete just the Nike. Okay. And the description, this part is actually helping the AI to understand how to design your product later. So this one, if you wanted to add more, you can add. And then the industry also, same, the target audience, it will automatically show some target audience here lah. If you think this is not enough, you can add more target audience, or you think like, this one, let's say parent purchasing for children, I don't think that is the audience, correct audience, so I can delete. Okay. So any brand kit you set before, you can actually edit. So we click next. And then the AI will help you to think about, this product, how should the headline looks like? How should the directions of the advertisings? What is the image should we use inside or not? So that's why you can see when they're running also it is telling you like, trying to analyze the photo, trying to thinks about the directions of advertisings and everything. And this step actually would takes a bit longer, it's like 2, 3 minutes. So you have to like be patient and wait for that. But overall, compared to like humans, it's still faster lah. Okay. So the spotlight of the details, enhancing the to make your product irresistible. So tunggu sekejap. See, the AI also scare you, are impatient, so keep trying to motivate you. So just to make sure the image, the product website that you send have all the detail, like for example, the product image, the product explanations, the different variety, and also the other detail, because this is how actually Canva can mix the magic. You have to give them the enough information first before they can proceed and also give you the magic, right? If you didn't give them any things, then it will be harder for them lah. So this is more easier for whoever have a lot of product in their website. But if you have your service, uh, maybe you have to send the service separately inside. Service as in like you probably are property agent, you probably are finance consultations. So in the case, then you have to send very specific like finance consultant, consult about the retire plan. So you can only send one service one time or else it will get confused. Okay, quite long time. I'm thinking, should I show you the history that I using before? Okay, let me try to open this one in a new tab. Oh, finish already. Let's see. Scroll down a bit. Oh, this one couldn't get it. It's okay. I show you guys the successful example. That's why I say when you're trying to deal with AI, you have to have some patience because AI sometimes is cool, but sometimes it will run into a very different direction. Okay, so this was the previous one I do. So after the business snapshot that we done just now, actually Canva will get all the product details from here. And after get the product detail, you can always set the advanced options, which is like for example, you want to set for the limited time offer, what's the angle, strategy, and whatsoever. And for now, actually, Canva can only generate the static as the format and asset. In the future, they will have the video ads, but not now. Now only image. So you can design the image. After that, you can choose, it will give you three options. You choose and then you can open editor. I want to show you the final product. So this is the final one. Can see, let me enlarge a bit. So you can see just now, right? It give me three options, and I pick the option two. And each option actually inside will more than three design. So it will give you three different, at least three lah, three different text and also call to action. So you can see basically the first one is can't wait, get AJ for the. Of course you have to edit a bit the text because I think mentioning the price may be not useful, so just 50% off. And then ready to grab the product, from commute to night out. This one, okay lah, these captions I don't really like. Same agency like the right, one booth. 12 end to 9. Buy product, add price. So it will give you few different captions with the different photo. Okay, so this is how it looks like. It's finally running. So I want to show you this one. Because in the advanced option, you can set actually product launch ke, campaign ke, limited time, the rest user education promotion. If you select different, the end of the captions will be different. So this one you can choose according to your campaign. And of course, angle is the same also. Like just now, this one, the AJ4 one, we select urgency. So that's why you see all the direction is about urgent. Give it now. The promotion end tonight. Okay. So the others direction you can see here also size, emotional, lifestyle, humor, trend, value, expert, sustainability. So according to your service or product, you can select different angle. And same thing also for your for your strategy. So you can set accordingly here. This also will be a very good guide that if you don't have any idea to run your ads, you don't have any directions when you're trying to design your advertising image. So you can follow here, just pick, and then you can ask the Canva AI in the homepage to follow. Hey, I'm designing for my product XXX with the theme product launching from the angle urgency, and I want to actually retargeting my old client. So if you send the same prompt in the Canva AI in the homepage also, you will get a much more similar one. Okay. Of course, target audience you can set also different audience, younger student, girl, professional girl, and your tone also. You want to be more simple, is that more playful, more educational, more trustworthy, professional, all can. And you click next. Okay. So, and you have to wait for the different one. So this one is actually the create ads. Let's come back. Create advertising functions for Canva Grow. So if you scroll down also, you can see a lot different ideas that actually Canva provided. Like for example, this one, lifestyle, and then it will actually have the prompt here, then you can see the demo. Okay, so all is down there, like you can check it out later for all the example. Okay, and whatever you was created with the create as Canva Grow, it will pop inside here. In the recent chart, can see my mouse here, right? So here is all the chart that I was actually trying to ask Canva to do. So this is the today one. So whoever using advertising, maybe you can try later also, because I believe the more people trying, the more accurate the AI get, because it's very better now, very new. Okay. The last but not least for the Canva Grow is actually Ads Inside. This one, you have to upgrade your Canva to another Canva package. Okay. So previously, we actually Canva package, we have pricing. We have the free one, we have the pro one, and the enterprise one, right? So now Canva is actually launching one new thing called Canva Business. So with this Canva Business, you can actually connect your Meta platform, Meta, which means Facebook and Instagram platform inside here. So you can see all your advertising statistic inside Canva. Okay, so this is a very new function also. This one, Canva Business, which you are allowed to access to the ads insight inspiration and ads corrections. So this one. So for the ads insight, if your business is MNC, you have a lot different ad set that you need to keep track always every day, every hours, right? Maybe this one you can try. But if you are like SME or a very tiny business, maybe just selling fried chicken like me, then maybe this one not so helpful for you yet. Okay. So I see some questions from this Bio Star. the product page URL have certain criteria, like must have price or what. Try but saying it couldn't fetch the product. Yeah, I think they have the certain requirement, like you have to have the explanations and also the price and the detail. Because I was trying with McDonald's also, McDonald's is not working. Sorry, I tried all the food one. Okay. McDonald's also didn't working. So I guess it will actually very much related to your website structure. So if your website structure well for the SEO purposes, it's much more easy for Canva AI to catch for their Canva growth. If you didn't raise, sorry, McDonald, I didn't mention anything, but yeah, it didn't successful. So if your website structure didn't comply with their AI, maybe you couldn't fetch anything yet. It might need sometimes, I guess, 1, 2 months for Canva to more stabilize about their Canva growth for now. I see, no wonder. Yeah, actually, it's very much more depend on your website structures. A little bit IT technology here already. Okay, so this one, for now, I think it's a very good try. And I can see in the future actually how Canva trying to combines everything in their platform. So it's like not just designing, but they're trying to be a very supportive back end for the marketer. So it's even can help you to improve your design. You can help you to create your design. It can help you to uh, use your brand in a more consistently way in there. So this is how Canva now trying to be. So if you have time after today lunch hour, you can visit Canva. In their Canva keynote, you will see this one fly over in the top there. I see where my mouse in the top. It will have the watch Canva keynotes. You can click inside and then can watch their keynotes. It's very amazing. Have a lot tiny functions that I didn't share, but I think it's very useful also. One last thing before I end also, uh, this the new things also in term of Canva, which is now you can use Canva to create a form. So remember Google Form, very much like Google Form now, a beautiful version of Google Form. So now in the Canva, you can go to element also, you will see a new function called form, FORMS, or you search element also you can find lah. There's different form like subscription form, education form, event, of course for all the event and feedback form inside. So you can actually explore and then create the form. Once you create the form, right, you can actually share the links to your participant and they can fill in. So after they fill in, you will see this one lah, respond. This one is filled in by me myself lah. Okay. And you can actually edit the form also. Very much like Google Form, that one you can test and try if you are having the request to do a beautiful form for your participant. Because sometimes Google Form also easier, but yeah, not that beautiful. Sorry, Google. Not that, yeah, lively and then also having here design and fun thing element. But with the Canva AI now, you can actually do your form much more easier. Okay. So, if you have any questions, you can feel free to type in the comment there. And what is the next step after today lunch hour is basically let's try to use the AI of Canva much more because the more we using, the more improvement they have and also the more master for us to using those tools, right? So if you have any questions, please type inside the comment box so I can actually answer yourself there. We have few more minutes. Okay, we will wait 1, 2 minutes and see have any questions there or not before I pass back to the edit, right? Okay. And by the way, for your information, also today's slide, actually 90, not 90 lah. I think 60% actually by AI. Like this image, you can see the front page image is Canva user-friendly interface with AI element. This whole image actually generated by AI also. That's why you see some wrong demo here. The button text is not correct. because I generate by AI and just put it inside. I didn't edit the second time. That's why. So 60% generated by AI. I just edit the text and the flow, of course, and also the designs here and there a little bit. It actually helped us to save some times because now today, like we always have to do things in a very faster way. So that's why most of the time we have to try to spend our time smartly lah. So again, if you don't have any questions after today, you are feel free to test and try Canva AI in your personal Canva. Also, after that, if you have found any interesting or any questions, push me in the linking lah. Thank you very much. So I'm going to stop share the slide and pass back the screen to Edit from Excel Academy.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Evan. Give me a moment to share my screen. All right. So thank you so much, Miss Evan, for the excellent presentation. With this short time frame, within this 1 hour, we learned a lot of new features introduced by Canva. Since there is no question from the participant. For those who have registered through the NTW portal, your attendance have been recorded and your status will be marked as completed within 24 hours. In the meantime, please do not withdraw your application. To generate your certification, please complete the TEE assessment on the NTW website. As for the video recording of this session, it will be available on our YouTube channel at Excel Academy Malaysia within 24 hours as well. Now, let me inform you guys about public training offered by Excel Academy. If you are interested to join or enroll, you can contact us. We have Microsoft Excel basic level until advanced level. And then we have Microsoft Excel for data analytics this November 25 and 26. If you are interested to join, you can contact us. And then we have digital marketing training, digital marketing masterclass, and then AI tools training, introduction to AI tools for enhancing office productivity, as well as ChatGPT and AI tools for content creation and marketing. We have creative tool as well, Canva AI Bootcamp by Miss Heaven herself this December, and CapCut for video marketing. And for next week, SL Academy conducting Malaysia AI Conference 2025. If you are interested to join, you can contact us. I think that's basically it for today. Thank you all for your participation and have a great day once again. Thank you so much, Miss Evan, for today's session.
Thank you, everyone.